In an interview for Close Up, Governor Chris Sununu said he has no plans to attend the upcoming Republican National Convention in Milwaukee.
So that just looks like a massive traffic jam. The convention's like the Super Bowl. It sounds like a great idea to go, but it's probably much more enjoyable to be in the comfort of your own home. I'll probably do some press and things around it, but it's in a small town like Milwaukee, I think it's a logistics nightmare.
Sununu says his decision has nothing to do with the rift that opened between him and former President Donald Trump during the primary when the governor fought for his chosen Republican candidate, Nikki Haley. Now, he's backing Trump and looking forward.
Do you think he's going to win this election in November?
Yeah, I do. And look, I mean, I've had my criticisms with the former president. I stick by all those, actually. But at the end of the day, it's about choices, right? And I think it's pretty widely understood that no one really loves both candidates at the top. But people want change. They do. You can't tell people the economy's fine when they have record credit card debt or inflation is really crushing their families. They can't pay rent, all those sorts of things.
Some voters still find Sununu's return to Trump incomprehensible. A recent UNH Survey Center poll asked those who disapprove of the governor which of his decisions prompted their disapproval. His support for Trump was a clear number one with 28%.
I'm a results guy. You can't just be blustery about a policy. You got to get somebody that's going to make a change. And I mean, if you're going to stick with Joe Biden, then we're literally going to have the same thing for 4 more years and beyond.
So there was never a moral component, though, to your opposition to Trump. It was always just about who can win.
Well, no, look, in terms of the opposition to Trump, no, I mean, I've had a lot of statements that I stand behind where, I think character is an issue with him, of course. But at the end of the day, people have their own sets of priorities.
Adam Sexton, WMUR News 9.